know, but does it concern you with his record and the Indiana bill that he's on the ticket, or is that what's expected because that's still where the mainstream of the party is?
It's definitely a concern. I mean, you know, you talked about the GOP platform in your opening, in the opening of this segment, a GOP platform that I am on record as saying is the most anti-LGBT platform this party has ever had. And I don't think that the selection of Mike Pence and the GOP platform are unrelated. These are reactions from an evangelical Christian base that feels its stranglehold on the GOP weakening because of the more forward-thinking positions that Mr. Trump has taken on LGBT issues. So the selection...
Let me ask you this. Do you think Donald Trump personally in his heart is against gay Americans adopting people? Do you think he really believes that, or do you think he's just saying that?
I'm not going to get into Trump's head on this, and that's really the thing. That's the unknown here, Ari, right? In that Trump has said so many things on the campaign trail. He's, on one hand, has expressed his support and solidarity for the LGBT community in the wake of the Orlando terrorist attack, but at the same time turned around and said that he approves of this GOP platform, tapped Mike Pence to be his VP, and has spent a considerable amount of time palling around with people like Jerry Falwell Jr., Pat Robertson, and others that certainly give me cause for concern. So I'm not coming onto your show today to be an apologist for Mike Pence, and we have had a long-standing invitation out to Mr. Trump and the Trump campaign to have a serious and thoughtful discussion, an open-minded discussion about issues that are important to our membership and our board of directors, and that invitation still stands.
And final question, on these so-called religious freedom bills, which of course are complex, what does it take in your view to make them respectful of the variation of religious views that are out there without actually being an excuse to try to allow more discrimination?
I'll tell you what it takes. It takes balance. Log Cabin Republicans has long said that the fight between religious liberty and LGBT equality and non-discrimination is not a zero-sum game. It is possible for people of goodwill on all sides to come together and strike a balance that that recognizes LGBT people face higher rates of discrimination in this country than our heterosexual counterparts, and also a piece of legislation perhaps that has reasonable, and I can't stress that enough, reasonable exemptions for religious liberty.
Gregory Angelo, thanks for joining us this hour. I will be back here at 5 p.m. Eastern, but up next, Joy Reid.